Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Quant. Quant has finally woken up and we have seen a first very strong reaction to my target area down there. Quant is one of the few cryptos where I actually did not necessarily expect another major price drop, because it has also exactly come down into this target area here, and it couldn't really fall much further in this scenario, right? The lowest level that I would have expected for Quant would have been $58 US, and yeah, we had this target area on the chart. The target area was reached. We reached $100, even broke slightly below it, and from here, yeah, we could have at any time expected quite a impulsive move. And I think from all the cryptos that we are seeing here at the moment, Quant has done, something quite big. It has moved up more than some other cryptos. It is showing that it's still alive, and people were doubting Quant already when it was coming down. And to be fair, it has made a very long correction, but it also did move up significantly in the last move up. It did even decouple itself from Bitcoin at the time, and I think that it can do that again. And if you look at that, how it did that last time throughout September, well, throughout July actually 21, it has really moved up nicely. I remember when we talked about Quant on this channel, it was at $60 roughly, $65. So everybody who bought back then would still be in profit, which is nice, and never sold, would still be in profit. Yeah, so overall, I think it's a good project. It's solid. One reason for the pump, I think, is they did a new release of their overledger. So, and the technology seems to be there. I think at the time people were also disappointed. I think that partnership with Amazon sort of disappeared. Nobody really knew what's going to happen, because one of the big things here with Quant was always, they were partnered, I think, with Amazon AWS at some point. That I can't find that anymore on the website, but fair enough. There are other partnerships, and they are engaged in this. British Pound Foundation, I think, the digital CBDC for the United Kingdom. So they work on that together with Ripple and some other partners. So it's a solid project. I think good technology as well, that can be very transforming for the industry, for many industries. And yeah, Quant is now trying to get above the 50-day moving average. And as I said before, these target areas are not there for fun. They are for the areas with the highest probability where we could see a turnaround. And there you go, you've got a strong reaction. And really, for most cryptos that I cover, that move is looking good. It's not really anything and a lot more needs to happen to really confirm here a breakout, but it's a good start. It's similar to what Ripple XRP did, and funny enough, they are both working on this CBDC thingy. Overall, yeah, it's struggling now with the 50-day moving average. If it breaks that, I think that can unlock higher prices all the way to $200. Now that can happen quickly, as Quant moved in the past. I think that can happen quite fast. As you can see here, when there's a breakout point or a certain breakout, Quant can really do a lot in a short period of time. I think that can happen again. But for that, it first needs to break that 50-day moving average here at roughly $153. And then it can move to the next Fib level, the 0.618 Fibonacci level at $200. Next resistance will then be here at $217, the 200-day moving average. So I think it's a very good project. It's a solid project. I like the tokenomics, and they are growing as well. And overall, it's a project that I think is worth having on the radar. What we can see here, obviously, it did quite a lot of moves in the last few days. It moved up quite a bit. It still has room for further growth. I think we can see that down here on the daily RSI. Oops, didn't want to do that. You can see that down here on the daily RSI. It was very oversold, like many other cryptos, and it has moved all the way into the bullish range of the daily RSI. Now sitting at 63, not yet overbought, but further room for and therefore further room for growth. And also here on the daily MACD, we are just now crossing the 0 line, which is actually a bullish sign, a bullish signal. Can be a buy signal, but bear in mind the one buy signal was down here already, the bullish cross of these of the MACD and the signal line. But what we cannot see is sign of a reversal yet. So it's looking good for now. There could be further continuation at play here. Looking on the shorter time frame, the hourly here, we can see that Quant is getting close to being overbought, and it's just taking some rest. I think it tried to break above the 50-day moving average, struggled, came back to the Fibonacci level here, which is basically my target area, basically very healthy, retesting that former resistance as support, and now is starting to climb higher, making actually a higher high here, which is good. And I think just now trying to break through as I record this video, 153 now. So very, very exciting, but it just needs to hold the 50-day moving average. If we can retest that 50-day moving average successfully, I think it can climb higher. And overall, I would expect here for Quant further continuation. Of course, there is a risk it can come down once more, but it could, if it comes down once more into the target area, if it then makes a higher low, I think that could be a confirmation that we are seeing here a first impulse to the upside, and that the downtrend is over and the low is in. Looking good for Quant. Hopefully you liked the update about Quant. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. And if you really like the content, maybe consider to join as a channel member. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.